North Korea is one of the most secretive and controversial countries in the world. But have you ever wondered what life is really like there? Beyond the headlines and speculation, some of their laws are so bizarre and extreme that they're almost impossible to believe. Let's dive into some of the most shocking laws in North Korea and explore what they reveal about this isolated nation. Number 1, no freedom to choose your haircut. Imagine walking into a salon and being told you can only choose from a government-approved list of hairstyles. In North Korea, that's not just a suggestion, it's the law. Men have a choice of about 10 haircuts, and women get slightly more options, around 15. But don't even think about going for something trendy or unique. Any deviation could result in severe punishment. The reasoning behind this? The government claims these hairstyles promote socialist values and discourage Western influence. It's about conformity and control, plain and simple. Hypothetical scenario. Picture yourself wanting a haircut to express your individuality. Instead, you're handed a lookbook that's basically a throwback to the 80s. Would you comply, or would you risk it? This law is one of the many ways the North Korean regime controls even the smallest aspects of daily life, leaving no room for self-expression. Haircuts might seem trivial, but they symbolize the lack of autonomy that citizens face in every aspect of their lives. Number 2, owning a Bible can get you killed. Religion is tightly controlled in North Korea, and owning a Bible is considered one of the most serious crimes. The government views Christianity as a threat to its authority and ideology. If someone is caught with a Bible, they could face the death penalty, and their entire family might be sent to labor camps. In 2014, a North Korean woman was reportedly executed for distributing Bibles. This law underscores the regime's extreme measures to suppress any belief system that doesn't align with their propaganda. A defected North Korean citizen shared how their family secretly read the Bible at night, fearing for their lives every time they turned a page. The risk was unimaginable, yet the hope it brought them made it worth it. This chilling reality reveals the lengths to which the government will go to maintain ideological purity, effectively banning any alternative belief system that could inspire hope or resistance. Number 3, 3 generations of punishment. This law is as horrifying as it sounds. If you're found guilty of a serious crime, like trying to escape the country, not only will you be punished, but your entire family, including your children and grandchildren, might also be sent to labor camps. This 3 generations of punishment rule is designed to instill fear and discourage dissent. The government believes this collective punishment strengthens loyalty and prevents rebellion. But in reality, it creates a cycle of suffering that's nearly impossible to escape. Imagine being punished for something you didn't do simply because of your family ties. This law highlights the inhumane tactics used by the regime to suppress dissent and maintain control. Number 4, no internet or international calls. In today's world, it's hard to imagine life without the internet. But for most North Koreans, that's the reality. Only a select few, mostly government officials, have access to a heavily monitored internet called Kwangmyong. As for international calls, completely illegal. If you're caught making a call to someone outside the country, you could face severe punishment, including imprisonment. This law ensures that North Koreans remain isolated from the rest of the world and completely reliant on state-controlled information. What would you do if you couldn't text a friend or check Google for answers? That's the daily reality for North Koreans. This isolation fosters ignorance and dependency, making it nearly impossible for citizens to envision a life beyond the regime's propaganda. Number 5, mandatory government-assigned jobs. Dreaming of becoming an artist, a doctor, or maybe an entrepreneur? In North Korea, your dreams don't matter. The government assigns jobs based on their needs, and once assigned, you're stuck. There's no changing careers or negotiating for a better position. This policy ensures that every citizen contributes to the state's goals, but it also strips away personal freedom and ambition. Imagine this. You've always wanted to be a teacher, but you're assigned to work in a coal mine. Your dreams? irrelevant. The state decides your future. This law exemplifies how the regime prioritizes control over individual aspirations, crushing the potential for creativity and innovation. Number 6, watching foreign media is a crime. Love binge-watching Netflix or catching the latest Hollywood blockbuster? In North Korea, even owning a foreign movie or TV show is illegal. People caught watching South Korean dramas or Western films can face severe punishment, including death. Despite the risks, smuggled USB drives with foreign content circulate in underground markets. They're a small window into the outside world for those brave enough to watch. A young defector shared how they risked everything to watch South Korean dramas. For them, it wasn't just entertainment, it was a glimpse of freedom. This law highlights the regime's fear of outside influence, showing how fragile their grip on power truly is when confronted with alternative narratives. Number 7, strict dress code. Think you can wear whatever you want? Not in North Korea. Jeans are banned because they're seen as a symbol of Western decadence. Women are often required to wear skirts or dresses, and certain clothing colors and styles are restricted. The dress code is enforced to maintain a respectable appearance and prevent the spread of Western culture. How would you feel if your favorite pair of jeans could land you in serious trouble? Through these restrictions, the government extends its control over personal expression, dictating even the most mundane aspects of life. Number 8, travel restrictions. Traveling within your own country might seem like a basic right, but in North Korea, you need government permission to go from one city to another. International travel? Forget about it unless you're a high-ranking official or part of an elite group. This control ensures that citizens remain isolated and prevents them from seeing how much better life could be outside North Korea. These restrictions are not just about controlling movement, they are about controlling access to knowledge, opportunity, and hope. Number 9, compulsory mourning periods. When a leader dies, mourning isn't optional. Citizens are required to participate in elaborate mourning rituals, often lasting several days. Crying and showing grief aren't just expected, they're mandatory. Failing to mourn appropriately can lead to punishment. When Kim Jong-il died in 2011, stories emerged of people being sent to labor camps for not crying enough during public mourning events. Imagine this: your grief, or lack thereof, is monitored. How would you perform under such scrutiny? This practice enforces a disturbing level of control, ensuring that even emotions are subject to government regulation. Number 10, propaganda education starts early. From a young age, North Korean children are immersed in propaganda. Schools teach them to revere their leaders and view other nations, especially the US and South Korea, as enemies. The education system is less about academics and more about ensuring loyalty to the regime. Defectors often describe how difficult it is to unlearn the propaganda they grew up with. For many, leaving the country also means relearning the truth about the world. This early indoctrination shapes minds to accept the regime's narrative as absolute truth, stifling critical thinking and independent thought. Number 11, forced participation in public events. Whether it's a military parade or a mass rally, attendance isn't optional. Citizens are often required to participate in large-scale events designed to showcase the country's unity and strength. Refusing to participate or showing less than enthusiastic support can result in punishment. These events are carefully orchestrated displays of loyalty, meant to reinforce the regime's power and control. These public displays serve as a stark reminder of the government's omnipresence, leaving little room for individual dissent. North Korea's laws aren't just rules, they're tools of control that shape every aspect of its citizens' lives. From how they dress to what they watch, the regime's grip is unrelenting. But behind these shocking laws are real people living in fear, dreaming of freedom, and, in some cases, risking everything to escape. What do you think? Could you live under such extreme rules? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this breakdown insightful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Together, let's keep uncovering the stories that need to be told.